I'll make a deal with you. I can bring Gyro here, to this place. I'm the only one for whom this is possible. If I were to die here like this, that will be lost forever. Gyro will never come back to this place. What do you choose? Calm down, Johnny Joestar. Don't shoot. Please listen to what I have to say first. At this point, it would be a simple matter for you to kill me. Don't shoot out of panic. I'm already defeated. I'd like to make a deal here. Please try not to see things from only one perspective. The only one who can bring the late Gyro Zeppeli back to this world is my D4C ability.
Shut up. What the hell are you saying at this point? Be quiet. Stop talking to me.
My goal is to collect all of those corpse parts, that and that alone. This situation came about as a result of trying to collect them, but my goal is not to take your lives. This world's Gyro Zeppeli disappeared into the sea. As things stand, his body will just rot away. So even if I bring a Gyro Zeppeli from another world, there will be no situation where the two gyros will meet and be annihilated. I can do that. Now, this infinite rotation, please stop it. There is a way to do that for this rotation. With the opposite direction, shoot my D4C again. Shoot a nail bullet with the rotation opposite the direction of what you shot before. It should be able to do it. Your stand ability? Please shoot me with an infinite rotation, going the exact opposite way. It should stop if you match the plus with a minus, and then I can bring Gyro here.
You're saying you can bring Gyro back?
I promise.
Gyro, safely and uninjured.
I absolutely promise.
And then you'll just let me and Gyro go?
I promise I won't take revenge on anyone. I vow that I'll act like nothing ever happened between us. Hereafter, I will absolutely not lay a hand on either of you, and I'll let you go wherever you please. If you want to continue to race for the prize money, I'm fine with it. All I want is to procure the corpse. That's all.
But the Gyro you bring back here, it won't be exactly the same person. He would be from a world of a different dimension. He'll be a different Gyro.
Johnny Joestar, do you think there's anyone who knows the future? Even if it's a different Gyro with a past that is different from yours and mine, or possibly one that isn't even your friend. From this point forward, Gyro Zeppeli will walk the path of Gyro Zeppeli. The important thing is that he's alive here, in our world. I have one more thing to say. Something of great importance. My actions were not done out of selfish desire. I do not desire to procure the corpse for the sake of power, or in order to control someone. I have feelings of patriotism. Every action I have performed, no matter how cruel or unjust, I have done it because it was for the greater good of my country. You experienced it, didn't you? Only things of happiness and beauty gathered towards the corpse. Things of unhappiness and cruelty were blown away somewhere, having someone else bear their brunt. That is because, in the reality of the human world, it is impossible for every person to be happy. In the shadow of happiness, there will be cruelty. There is always a balance between the positives and the negatives. That's what the Holy Corpse is. For argument's sake, think of what would happen If it were to be handed over to some rule-flaunting lowlife bastard on the other side of this world, he would only think of using it for the things he wants. Lowlife things, petty things. One can only imagine what deplorable events would then be in store for the future of this country. That is one scenario which I must prevent. As president, it is my sworn duty in this world to guarantee the safety of the people of my country. That is what it all comes down to. This steel ball run race has occurred for that end. Having the stand users collect the holy corpse was the one and only way. As you would know from world history, during times of dramatic change there is always battle. But on the other hand, because there are sacrifices that occur from battle, important things can be obtained. Those who died in this race are a necessary casualty. I believe I have made no mistakes in my actions. It was because of this steel ball run race, and not a war that is ended with a minimum number of sacrifices. Please, Johnny Joestar, do not be hasty. The only one who correctly understands the corpse is me. I will not hand that corpse over to some other country. I am not afraid of death, but I need time. I can't die here. So please stop this infinite rotation in my body.
You're a righteous person. I want to believe you. I want to believe that you might be a good person, and that maybe my actions have been the bad ones. But there is no proof. You're the president. If I stop that rotation and you gain control of the corpse, you might pull a surprise attack. Before you can bring Gyro back, you could always do something like send an assassin or an army back here. There's no proof we will be safe.
I said I vow to. Once I have sworn to do something, I have always carried it out. I absolutely will not take revenge.
I'm saying you have to make me believe that. How you say you're a good person, that you're not a powerful and talented liar, that you're a person that walks the path of righteousness. Now, right here, try and convince me. If you can prove to me that you're a righteous person who honors his vows, I'll gladly stop. I want to see Gyro again. I want a safe Gyro to be brought back here. I want everyone back. If I could believe you were a good person, then it would be incredibly fantastic. Please let me believe you.
That's Hot Pants' spray. She became a sacrifice as well. But that's from a world of another dimension's Hot Pants. I took it from one earlier. When the corpse completely separates from Lucy's body, she will probably die there. But with Hot Pants' spray, you can heal her wounds. I think of this world's Lucy as a precious goddess of good fortune. I stole that spray on the off chance that Lucy's life became endangered. Use it to heal her. You can also use it for your left hand that I cut off. And while it's still breathing, you can use it to heal the neck of your beloved horse. Listen, the one who got in my way, Stephen Steele, if that man, Steele, hadn't got it in my way before at the train when I was going to cut your throat, you would have been killed by me, and we wouldn't have gotten into these circumstances. The reason I didn't kill that man Steele was because I told Lucy I would guarantee his safety. It was a vow to the goddess of good fortune that I would not lay a hand on Steele. Once I verbally vowed something, I always honor it. I have promised I will not take vengeance on you. Then I absolutely will not. This is a memento of my father's. My father, who had a habit of writing the date on everything, had embroidered on this handkerchief my birth date. It is a support for my heart. I always carry it with me at important times. I was told that my father kept it with him when he went to war, but he died in action. Then it was returned to where I lived. It may be impossible for someone else to understand its irreplaceable importance to me, but I swear on my deceased father's handkerchief, Johnny Joestar, I will not take revenge on you, I vow it. And I will end everything here. I have parents too. I was told he even wrote the date on his underwear, but my father was a great man. Since after he died, I thought so more and more. From this handkerchief I learned of a father's love and patriotism. It was my starting point. But even in the countless other dimensions, my father was already dead. I went to search for him countless times. If there's a way to find him, I'd like to see my father one more time. What will you do, Johnny Joestar? The right to decide to take this deal lies solely with you. But I hope you make the right decision. Stop this rotation, shoot my divorcee with an opposite nail bullet.
My father is still alive. But fathers, can they be thought of in the way you think of yours? I never once felt towards my own father the way you remember yours. Not even for one moment. So even if I could go to different dimensions, I would never do something like go looking for my father. Yours might be the righteous path, at the very least, compared to me right here. You're walking a more righteous path as a person.
Johnny Joestar.
I believe you. President Valentine. You are surely walking the right path. I believe that you are.
Thank you, Johnny Joestar.
Before that pistol. It's your pistol, isn't it? You had it hidden on your body when you came back to this world from another dimension. You shot Gyro with it before. It's the gun that ended his life. This gun could also do things like that. And you threw the gun away before. You used up all of its ammunition before now, so the chamber is empty. There isn't a single shot left. It's a test of your goodwill. Try picking up that gun. I believe your vow. 100% now. I want to shoot you with the opposite rotation. And stop the infinite rotation that is going on in your body. From my heart, I really want to do that. But I want to believe another 1% that behind your vow, somewhere deep behind it, there lies no deceptive surprise act of betrayal. All you have to do is pick up that gun with your own hand. I'm sure nothing will happen. That will do. If nothing happens, everything will be able to come to an end. Just try picking it up, President Valentine. Do it and I'll believe you 101%.
My heart and actions are utterly unclouded. They are all those of justice. Hey, Johnny. Johnny, over here. I'm moving over this way. If that's how it is, I'm okay with it. My real name. You promised, right? Don't tell anybody. See ya. Take care.
Gyro, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wanted to believe. I really wanted to believe the president